Roughing it lately. Just playing around, see what a beard looks like. I want to talk briefly today about what I feel is a major misconception, misdirection that we're programmed to believe and is perpetuated today. And that is that we're here to survive. I don't believe or feel, nor do many others, that we're here to survive. In fact, in this Eden of planet Ocean, this place of overabundance, there's enough food and space and resources and medicine and everything else we know there is for everyone. No one needs suffer, no one needs starve. The planet need not suffer. There's enough. We're in abundance. There's enough of everything we need. So we don't need to survive. And it's this programming, this misconception that was created and perpetuated over centuries that's created competition. That's why we do live in a society where all of us have to worry or think about our survival, food, shelter. And with the state of the world and with people that are really obsessed with having a lot, that are creating so many bigger issues, which is really just a reflection of all of us. It's not their fault, it's a reflection. They're just expressing it on a bigger level that's causing more, pushing us in this direction. But it's all of this, and it's the world we live in now, where we're just constantly worried about our survival. And for myself, I'm not here to survive. That's not why I'm here. When I first awakened a long time ago, and I've mentioned in a previous video that a lot of us, that's how we first awaken. We were awakened to the lies of the world, to what we've been programmed, and get into the truth movements. And then a lot of us move on from there, and it doesn't serve us anymore. And so, I was one of those ones that when a call would go out and I would stock up supplies, I can tell you those calls still come out decades later, and even went back to 2001. I remember 2001, Y2K, and people were, we were stocking up water, we did. The point being is that as I came to really feel why I'm here and started to really get in tune with how I felt about all of it, it didn't make me happy to worry about such things constantly and to overindulge in the information, which is just so much information overload. There's a trillion things to worry about if we allow the mind to. So I've stopped. I had a small supply for years. I finally made a decision. I went through it. And so now when I hear things are going to happen, I don't stock up. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. If you can do it, just to be prepared a little bit, but not worry and not still be in a good heart space, by all means. For me, it's about trusting. I see on a daily basis that anything I need comes to me, comes to us. This is a world of abundance. Anything we need to experience, we'll experience. Anything we really need will come to us. So my spiritual well-being is more important. And so I choose not to do those things. When you see people that are so really heavy in the truth movements are preparing for Armageddon and building bunkers, and that's fine if that's your choice. But let me just quickly ask you, do you really want to live in a world that's been wiped out, where now you're in some bunker with your family, worrying about protecting yourselves and protecting your food supply from marauders, or whatever the situation, or the powers that have survived, the powers that be? Do you really want to live in that world? Or live in that world that way, I should say. So I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm just saying is, what I'm talking about is survival. And I think a key thing for us is to at least acknowledge this is a misconception. I'm going to stop here because there's a truck at the end of the trail making a lot of noise. So I'll wrap this up. But explore that. Do you really think you're here to survive? Is that what you really want out of life? It's just to survive? Is it all that it's cracked up to be? There's a lot of people surviving and surviving well. Are they truly happy? Are they growing? Are they being all they can be? So I choose not to just survive. I'm not concerned about survival. You know, I do what I have to do, but I don't put enormous amount of effort, emotional energy anymore into survival. So just contemplate that. And think about how you feel when you're not thinking about surviving, when you're just being. How rewarding is that? How closer to the real you is that? What springs from that? What fruit springs from that? When you're not worrying about things, when you're in a wonderful feeling of abundance, don't you find that everything you need comes to you? Just some things to think about. Reconsider this whole survival thing. It's really it's not the problem, but it's an expression. It's an expression of the deeper things going on with us, but it is something that's perpetuating this feeling of survival and competition. It's really where there's no competition or survival needed. We're needed. If we work together, paradise. There's no need for this. And it's our suffering, our physical suffering, and the lack is being created by this lie. So just mull that over. Not too hard. But, you know, think about it. Do you want to survive? Do you think you're just here to survive? Or do you feel there's something greater? And if you do, why not explore it?